Knucklehead Comics Tuesday. It's fucking Tuesday. We got Lay in the building. We got Cap in the building. Cabs can't make it tonight, but he's here in spirit. On Lay.
My man, just chilling, brother, chilling.
What's up, Cap? How you doing?
Doing pretty good.
Is that and the father goes shamefully? That's my son. And the other guy goes shamefully. Orion goes, that's my father. Choose fear and hate to run your life. Something you can't do. That was wrong with me from the beginning. I was doing it that way. I was gonna go down that path. I worried.
You thought it was Grayson?
Sorry, got hurt. It's like not him. Not him.
Crack his brain for somebody, anybody that can help, and remembers. Freeze.
The media.
Randall Savage.
Randall Savage. With his knowledge and all other shit and his capacity to learn.
Absolutely.
This is the only vegan I'll ever eat is grilled chicken wings, because that's like vegan to me. You know what I'm saying? Because the chicken wings are supposed to be fried, but you grill the chicken wings, you put it in some sauce, and give it some blue cheese. Is vegan. That's vegan. Like regular moo cow fuck milk. Put it in some Honey Nut Cheerios. Vegan, because Honey Nut Cheerios is good for your heart. You know what I'm saying? Can I steal the question from Cabs?
I got it right.
I would also like to steal. I would also like to steal. I would also like to steal.
You're too late.
Wow.
Word. He be like, I got a left elbow and a right elbow. I can break your face with any elbow. Make sure that you get elbowed in your elbow with an elbow. Got the arm ball, get the phone ball, get around with the bomb with the bomb ball.
Daddy's gonna take you to Jersey Shore.
Yo, we are back, we are live, and we are in living color. What's going on, everybody? How is everybody's day going?
I'm actually in tape delay.
Nice. Hold on, I forgot I had to put the light.
Look at that. You had what, 5 days off, 6 days off, 3 hours before show, and you forgot all the lights. And I specifically told you yesterday to check your goddamn lights. Ladies and gentlemen, what is up? It's Toe Tags, Cap, back for another round, another issue of the Comic Book Podcast. Or this it's gonna be a little light today. Got a little bit of news. Or we're going to talk a little bit about the Grogu Mandalorian trailer for the Super Bowl, the Super Bowl commercial. Talk about the lack thereof from Marvel for Spider-Man or Doomsday. There's some pictures from Henry Cavill's version of Highlander, where him and Batista looking pretty good. A little bit of news of Spider-Man Noir, and whatever else us knuckleheads come up with and chatter about on today's episode.
That's right.
Had you done fixing your lights yet, or should I keep vamping?
Keep vamping, because I got to change the color. It messed up the whole.
So, for everybody who's watching home, last Sunday was the Super Bowl. And normally, we're supposed to get some badass movie trailers. Marvel was clearly not showing up. And for some reason, Star Wars did its own shit, which we'll get into. But we did have one focused on... so we had the Supergirl trailer that was focused on Crypto. Him as a little puppy, and him, like, they're fighting each other and him growing up, which... I think they said was tying into like the Puppy Bowl shit. But I mean, it did nothing new. No new information given to us in that trailer. Just a nice little trailer. They had the trailer to Super Mario World. No, not Super Mario World. What is it? Super Mario Galaxy, I think it is. The sequel.
Yeah.
Which looked fucking phenomenal. I don't know where the actual real T-Rex comes into play. Because I played a bunch of Mario games. I don't remember there being an actual real dinosaur before.
Me neither.
I thought Yoshi was the dinosaurs. Like,
Yeah, I don't remember that shit neither. But let's see. Hold on, one of my lights.
Yep. You guys know it would not be a Nukkle Hedd Podcast without some sort of technical difficulty, even if it's just a small one.
Or
That light looked like it just said "fuck you." I'm turning it on all the way up.
I turned it off. It turned purple. Okay. Nope. It's connecting now. Yeah, I turned it off. It turned purple, and I was like, "All right, fuck it. Let me leave it purple." And then it turned white, and I was like, "All right, fuck it." But that one, see, there you go. Now it's connected. I can put that shit.
You gotta watch the magic as it happens live.
Word.
So I know you're gonna talk about this probably Friday or Saturday coming up, but you want to explain to the audience a little bit about why you look slightly more brown than usual.
Shit. Well, they should know I was in DR all week.
That's how much he didn't want to see the Bad Bunny halftime show. He went to the Caribbean itself. Said, fuck that. If he's here, I'm gonna be over there.
But it's funny though. We spent because the Hard Rock had like a sponsor or some kind of event where the only thing that was showing the Super Bowl was at the main, like in between the hotel building. They had this big screen and tables and all that. Our group spent like $340 to watch the Super Bowl. And the funny thing is, you're in DR, sitting with a bunch of people that are tourists that some of them didn't like the fact that Bad Bunny was performing. And then all the servers and then everybody that was Spanish was all hyped when he was performing. And the funny, and the crazy shit is he's naming all of the Spanish islands and all that other shit. And he says DR, and people go crazy. Then he says Puerto Rico, and I'm the only one. People look at me and like, I gotta represent, brother. I gotta represent my people. Like, get the fuck, like, y'all don't want to make us Americans, even though we're Americans, so we gotta represent somehow. Shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, hey, over here, because of what's going on in the States, when he said Canada, I was like, yeah, Canada. Bonsoir.
Yo, because not to get political, but you hear the people that go, "Oh, he should speak American or you should play American music and blah blah blah." And my thing is like, well, hold up. If Puerto Rico is the Commonwealth of America and the people in Puerto Rico are American citizens, we can vote and everything. So if he's speaking Spanish and he's playing Spanish music, that's American music.
Yeah.
So what's the problem? Because the country music. Because the thing is this: country music is particularly down south music. The south of the border is considered country land, and that's who makes country music. Do you hear people in New York and up in the upper part of the country go, "You should play North American music. Stop playing that South American music." Like it's all it's all music in this country,
dude. Again, not to get political, but there was an alternative to view if you wish to do so. And I'm so happy that whoever tuned in got to see Kid Rock do this. Pull the mic away from his face and still hear, and oh my, he was at the methadone clinic. This motherfucker was just moving the mic around and the song's still playing.
So he was lip singing his shit?
No, for him to have been lip singing his song, he would have had to have timed his movements with the audio.
Wow. He was playing his shit off the radio and just fucking decided to stand there. Hey, listen, man. All I know is that the people who couldn't understand what he was saying we're still enjoying the music, and that's all that matters.
Dude, before we get into our main discussion, you had something else to say?
Yeah, I was gonna say ain't nobody had a problem when 2 Spanish women were on stage shaking ass with Shakira and J Lo. That was that was one of the best performances we've ever seen. When Spanish man goes up there, now it's a problem. Just saying. Again.
I was gonna say before we get into our main topics here, was there one commercial that you were like, what the fuck is this?
That karaoke commercial.
Yeah, dude. The amount of videos I saw today on YouTube of people who caught the reaction and everybody was like, what? So they started singing it. And as soon as the fucking crypto shit came up at the end, everybody was like, what the fuck is this? Dude, like they started yelling at their TV screens.
Yeah.
Because even I was sitting here like the Backstreet, I was like, damn, the Backstreet Boys everywhere. They just did the T-Mobile commercial. I was like, yo, what the fuck is? I was like, are we supposed to be singing to this? Like, what is this?
You know, it's funny because when that commercial came on, everybody in that area got quiet, and we're all like, yo, did they switch the broadcast? So my dumb ass, when they got to the part where we go, yeah, I said, boo, turn this shit off, put the game back on. Looked at me like, what the fuck is wrong? I was like, yo, bro, what the fuck is this? Like, I was legit like, what are they doing? Because they had the NFL Network on, and some people in our party were like, do they know that the NFL Network's not playing the Super Bowl? Like, they have to change the channel for the Super Bowl to come on. And I swear to God, if Show was coming up at any time, oh, what's going on, Show? Word.
That's exactly how Kid Rock did it.
Word. We can't hear a word he fucking said, but you know something though? After coming home from vacation, that's a blessing. He got a hat on.
Keep talking like that, and I'll translate because I know what you're saying. Go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. Let me keep talking like this, and I'm gonna tell Toad to fuck himself, and he can't hear me, right?
No, we can hear you now.
Yeah, all of a sudden we can hear you.
I fixed it.
Shit. What's going on, Show? We was talking about the NFL commercial.
First off, did you watch the Super Bowl?
I did, but I to be honest with you, there's not many commercials that stuck out to me.
Okay. Did you notice the one that was just the Backstreet Boys karaoke song?
No.
All right. Good conversation. That's what we were talking about.
So
I gotta re-reel. I watched it in the show way.
So he didn't watch it.
I knew who won.
Time out. Which teams were playing in the Super Bowl you watched?
Wasn't this the one Marshawn Lynch couldn't run it in the end zone at the end?
Yeah. You watched the replay.
He was watching the Super Bowl on the NFL Network.
Super Bowl 30.
Yeah, man, it's crazy because like in DR they were chanting, like they were all supportive of Bad Bunny, and there was a lot of Bad Bunny being played in the resort and a lot of Mark Anthony. I'm like, am I in Puerto Rico or am I in DR?
Hey, just be glad you knew somebody.
Right, shit. It's funny because they were playing one of the Mark Anthony songs that I knew, and I'm singing it, and my family was like, "When the fuck you learn Spanish?" I said I didn't. I just grew up listening to his music. You forgot that I'm Puerto Rican in this.
So, as we segue from that into the natural thing here, sure. Did you? Because I know we both. So, did you see the weird non-trailer to Grogu and Mandalorian?
I did see that in the Super Bowl.
All right. So, what did you think was happening originally?
Honestly, they were just basically riding around in horses with little Yoda. I didn't really get the concept of it. I just knew that something new was coming up.
No, that's actually perfect because I don't think anybody understood what the fuck was happening because they instead of showing a trailer or a scene or a clip, they just mimicked the Budweiser Clydesdale ad.
Yeah.
And then went Mandalorian and Grogu coming to theaters. I thought it was a Clydesdale ad. And then when I saw them, I was like, oh, okay. So they're doing some sort of product tie-in. And this was gonna be like, built Ram tough or something.
Yeah.
It was gonna lead to something else. Not, hey, we have a movie coming out that this has nothing to do with.
Which made that movie look even worse.
Yeah, the discourse online that I've seen is a bunch of people going, just remember Star Wars is for kids. And a bunch of people going, that was the dumbest decision in the world. And people were retorting, going, even if it's for kids, that had nothing to do with the movie.
Yeah, yo, that shit made it seem like, hey, everybody, we're releasing the Disney Plus show on the theaters.
Yeah.
Yo, my favorite commercial, and I'm saying this sarcastically, was the one where the minion runs to the screen and goes, "Hey, minion! Hey, monsters!" And then it says, "Look up the trailer now." And I'm like, you made a commercial to tell us to go watch the commercial? I don't care about this shit no more. You turned me off to this movie.
Yo, but weirdly enough, my favorite commercial was the Dunkin' Donuts one where they turned the Good Will Hunting into like the TGIF sitcom.
Yeah,
and they had everybody there from the old school shit.
But my real favorite one was the Budweiser one where the little bird fell off the nest and the horse was taking care of it. Then it turned into the eagle. And shit. Did you see that one show? Nope. Did you see the one that he was talking about with the Dunkin' Donuts? Did you see the one that you saw? Nope.
Yo, sure. What commercial did you watch and or like? Riveting.
Well, he's
Riveting.
muted. He's muted. He figured he could say whatever he want while he muted.
Yeah, 'cause right now
I was trying to fix my audio when y'all called me. That's why I was shaking my head. I'm driving, fixing my audio, thinking about the commercials that I didn't watch. I obviously watched the Mandalorian one.
All right, but which out of the ones, if you saw any of them, did you like?
I don't know if they gave it in the Super Bowl, but the
You broke up.
You cut off as soon as you started saying it.
I said I don't know if they gave it in the Super Bowl, but the 50 Cent one was kind of cool.
They did not play that in the Super Bowl.
Which one was the 50 Cent one?
The DoorDash shit. I'm delivering. DoorDash now has. He started showing cheese puffs. You didn't see that? He said,
DoorDash.
Yo, we're laughing because you keep cutting in and out.
Yo, but you're cutting out at like the perfect time, like if somebody's trying to hide what the fuck happened in that commercial.
Yeah.
I wonder if it's my wireless mic. Like I'm gonna switch the speaker. Give me a second.
All right. But shit. All right, Joe. Cap. Which one did you do? Dunkin' Donuts one?
Now you got us too loud.
And I'm about to have a crash. Hold on.
Yo, drive, motherfucker.
Yeah, you know what? We'll figure this out.
Yeah, get
You
home
sound like
safely.
there was a movie where they said that. Drive, motherfucker, drive.
I tell you what, Joe. How about this? I mute you, so you don't have to worry about being muted and unmuted. And then I'll be like, "Show, talk," and then you'll be unmuted. But you gotta unmute yourself.
Perfect.
All right. So now you're muted. And then when we want you to speak, or when you want to speak, put your hand up like this, and then I'll unmute you. All right. Yeah, Cap.
I forgot what the fuck the question was.
The Dunkin' Donuts.
Oh yeah. No, it was just funny to see that. What do you call it? The lady from A Different World, Alfonso Rivero, Jamil White, fucking people from Cheers and Seinfeld. Like,
Yeah.
that was dope.
That was, but that seemed like the theme of the Super Bowl. Everything was retro. You notice that?
Yeah, it was either retro or AI. Those are the only two options.
Yeah. It's like everything was like, let's go back to the old days. Like, okay, but the new way you're doing the old days ain't that good. So what the fuck you mean, bruh?
Yo, because everybody hates progress. Nobody ever wants to go forward.
Bird.
So, on to the shit that wasn't at the Super Bowl. Well, yo, maybe before we even get to that, maybe the 50 Cent shit was like at the beginning of the Super Bowl.
All right,
You know
Show,
how
what?
you know how they start the what?
Go ahead. I was gonna have Show describe it again, but yeah, Cap finish and then
No, but I was gonna say, you know how sometimes they do it like before kickoff. They have some of the commercials play.
But usually that's where the Marvel commercial is. It's like the first Super Bowl commercial. But all right, Show, describe the 50 Cent commercial to us.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
The 50 Cent commercial was him hinting. Well, it was a fucking hint at Puffy Combs. So it was a DoorDash commercial, and he's basically saying DoorDash is now delivering beef. So then he starts reaching in the DoorDash bag. He pulls out a cone. Oh shit, Combs, and he throws it in the bag. Then he picks out a bag of Cheetos from the DoorDash bag. Say, but he's talking. He's like, "Yo, I'm delivering beef." But it was a funny commercial. Look it up.
Okay.
He was throwing a jab at Puffy Combs.
I heard he was throwing jabs at more than one person. Like if you caught the references. Because at some point, I believe he says something and then the line, "What would I be without you?"
Oh yeah, that's definitely Ja Rule. That's definitely Ja Rule. Yeah, Show.
No. I was agreeing with what he said. He said that.
No, I just thought you wanted in on the conversation.
No, he is done, Your Honor.
All right. We'll work this shit out, Show. We'll make it work.
One day you'll learn how to podcast.
Yeah. But inconspicuous by its absence, the Marvel and DC commercials.
No, DC had the Supergirl trailer with Crypto.
Where?
It was like in the first or second quarter. Crypto was a puppy. When she found him, then they grew up.
I didn't see that commercial.
Yeah, like I said before, while you were fixing the lights, it was like supposed to tie in with the Puppy Bowl or something. Like if you watch the extended shit, it had something to do with the Puppy Bowl, I think.
I don't know. This was after like the kickoff and shit.
Yeah.
The fuck was I doing? Like I wasn't arguing with the people at this point. It was more like, yo, literally, I saw it was 6-0. I started arguing with people, and I was like, how the fuck did we get to 12-0? Like I was like, what happened that it's 12-0 now?
Yo, before we get into Marvel, what's hilarious is like a day or two before, I turned to Toe in the car and was like, I hope this game starts off with a field goal and ends 3-0. Because I was like, I don't give a shit about these teams. And then I legitimately wound up loving the back and forth defensive battle that this entire people were saying that this Super Bowl was whack, it was boring, it was I loved the defensive battle that was going on.
Yeah, it was though. Gonzalez, he stopped 2 major plays that would have went to touchdowns.
Yeah, if Drake May could have completed one of any of those fucking passes that he missed by a mile, or the fucking receivers drop, that would have been a closer game. And it would have put pressure on Sam Darnold to do anything besides just get him close enough for field goals.
Yeah. But they said that Drake May was statistically the best quarterback in the league or some shit like that. And I'm sitting there going, who lied to you?
Yo, I know this isn't the sports podcast. You'll probably talk about it more tomorrow. But when you just said that, like, yo, Drake May is statistically the best quarterback in the league, I just heard in my head, hey, Sam, they said undisputed. $10 for anybody playing the home game if they know what movie that's from.
You know what movie that's from, Show? You unmuted.
That doesn't surprise me.
No, bro. All right, the unmute is delayed, so I don't know if I can talk. So I wait till I see the sign go away.
All right. But just so you know, the minute I go, Show, it's on you. The minute I'm unmuting it, so you can just talk. All right.
Shut the fuck up now.
Now you can speak. But yeah.
So, back to the topic on hand.
So Marvel didn't show.
Not one fucking thing. When they should have, because they're already out. Right? They're already out online. It should have been one of those trailers during each quarter. The ones that they put in front of the Avatar movies. They should have just released those. One every quarter.
Yeah.
Just to make sure people seen them. Just to get people to watch continuously.
Yeah, and people could have talked about it at least. Because I didn't hear nothing about those trailers, thank God, from anybody. Because I guess nobody watched the fucking Avatar shits.
Well, I can tell you all about them because I've seen all 4 now.
No, but you know what I'm saying? Like, most people will be like, oh, did you see the trailer for this? This shit is hot. Blah, blah, blah. You see I saw the reviews of the trailer, but usually the Super Bowl is the hot spot for commercial. But we mentioned this, I think, last week when we said that they weren't going to have any Super Bowl commercials or something like that. But I think it was because maybe they're cutting back on the advertising so that way the cost of the film isn't as high.
Or they don't have anything that they want to really show yet.
Okay.
They're probably still working on VFX shots.
Yeah.
Other shit they might have to do reshoots. Because, it is coming out, what, now 11 months from now?
Yeah. But then the Spider-Man is coming out in July, right?
Yeah, so that's the second one that Sony, they didn't put anything out for Spider-Man. Not a teaser, not a fucking look, not a Tom Holland saying anything, not even a fucking fake Budweiser commercial
You think they're doing that because they don't want to ruin any surprises or something that might relate to Doomsday?
But I mean, this comes out first, so I don't know how this can spoil anything for Doomsday.
Oh, if he slings his web in a certain direction, then we know Palpatine is back. You know?
But does he spin webs out of his ass?
That's the question. That's the question that we need answered, especially from Doctor Strange.
Speaking of Spider-Man: A Brand New Day, how do you feel that we're gonna get Spider-Man #1 after the prequel origin trilogy?
Yeah. It's crazy because we got Spider-Man 1, 2, and 3, and now we're 1. So they Star Wars. It was like 4, 5, and 6, and now we're 1, 2, 3, and then 7, 8, 9. Shit. If they're gonna do that, at least we got 9 movies out of it.
Yeah.
So that's always good. But yeah, it is weird that they don't have the thing, but now I'm pretty sure somebody will mention this, or I'm gonna mention. Do you think that it's because of the political climate, or because of Bad Bunny, or because of anything like that?
No. And again, not to get political, not unless Spider-Man is like breaking through ice, and they don't want that, like they don't want that to be mixed messaging, or like I don't see what the fuck this. They played the trailer to Super Mario. What the fuck are they worried about at this climate? That's the perfect time to show a movie that's gonna get everybody to go, oh, we should all go see that.
I would like to see her. But I was gonna say Superman. Is Spider-Man even like done filming?
It should be if it's coming out in July.
Because I didn't really hear much about Spider-Man. I don't know if you know any.
Yeah, so Spider-Man Brand New Day has officially finished filming as of December 2025.
Okay, so they've been done.
Yeah, so now it's just post-production shit. And any last minute changes that they're gonna, fly everybody back, let's shoot 2 more scenes.
Okay. Did you see speaking of Spider-Man, did you see the new look for Nicolas Cage's Spider-Man Noir series?
So I have a little bit of news on that. I didn't see any pictures though. Like how can the look be different than what the fuck it's supposed to be?
Okay, so the series will have an option for you to be able to watch it in black and white or in color.
Oh, it's got to be in black and white.
That's what Noir is. He's black and white.
Yeah. So you know, Sin City.
Yeah.
Like that whole the femme fatale walks into a fucking private detective spot, and he was like, and that's the day I knew I met danger. The minute she walked in with that cigarette in her hand, looking for her dead husband's killer. That whole shit.
Yeah.
That's him. Plus, watching it in black and white is gonna be better because wasn't that the running gag in Into the Spider-Verse is the fact that he lives in black and white, so he doesn't know what colors are. So when they kept telling him, either they kept telling him to do something by color, or he kept trying to reference color, and they're like, "What?"
Yeah, it's been a while since I saw the Spider-Verse, but I think so. I think so. I think he's in black and white. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think he's in black and white. Yeah. It's been a while since I saw the Spider-Verse, but I think so. I think he's in black and white. Yeah. So I think he's in black and white. Yeah. So I think he's in black and white. Yeah. So I think he's in black and white. Yeah. So I think he's in black and white. Yeah. So I think he's in black and white. Yeah. So I think he's in black and white. Yeah. So I think he's in black and white. Yeah. So I think he's in black and white. Yeah. So I think he's in black and white. Yeah. So I think he's in black and white. Yeah. So I think he's in black and white. Yeah. So I think he's in black and white. Yeah. So I think he's in black and white. Yeah. So I think he's in black and white. Yeah. So I think he's in black and white. Yeah. So I think he's in black and white. Yeah. So I think he's in black and white. Yeah. So I think he's in black and white. Yeah. So I think he's in black and white. Yeah. So I think he's in black and white. Yeah. So I think he's in black and white. Yeah. So I think he's in black and white. Yeah. I mean, but so you could watch it in black and white and then watch it in color.
I don't think I would want to watch that in color. Like, I went back and watched Godzilla -1 in color. And I was like, I think the black and white serves it better.
Yeah. I hear you.
So the little bit of news that I have here is that they've changed the name of the character in the show. So normally they call him Spider-Man because he's a variant of Spider-Man. But for the show, they're only going to call him the Spider because it's more nod of the heroes from that time, like the Spirit or the Shadow or the Phantom.
Okay. Yeah, it's funny because in this caption it goes as Ben Reilly in The Spider, and it has Dash Noir series.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, Ben Reilly is also a major departure because he is Peter Benjamin Parker.
He's the uncle?
No, he's a variant of Peter Parker. His name is Peter Parker, middle name Benjamin.
Okay. So why is he Ben Reilly?
So in the comics, there is a Spider-Man variant named Ben Reilly. I think he was Kane is the Scarlet Spider, and I think he may have changed his name to Ben Reilly. But there was the whole Clone Wars saga with Spider-Man in our universe, not Noir or anything else, where they cloned Spider-Man, and for the longest time, they didn't know which one was the real one. And then one of them, either Scarlet Spider or Kane, and I think it's Scarlet Spider, the one with the hoodie.
Yeah.
He changed his name to Ben Reilly. And it's a mix of Ben for Uncle Ben and Riley, which is Aunt May's maiden name.
Okay.
And I think just for so that there's no confusion, they gave this one that name.
Okay.
Yeah, so reading here, the showrunner was like, Peter Parker feels very synonymous with a high school kid, boyish, on his way up. Ben Reilly has already gone through the entire arc and has seen it all. So when you see Nicolas Cage out there, I guess it's better just to go with the older name. So you're not like, but he's also like Tom Holland?
Yeah. That makes sense. I mean, yeah, it makes sense. What's going on, Leon? Welcome back. All right, so this is a question.
Ben Reilly is Scarlet Spider.
Okay. Going to DC real quick. This is a question that Show had in the chat, and no one really answered. So maybe you can answer it. Is the Joker richer than Batman?
No.
I think he asked this because he put a video up of the villains, but then it's like, where does the Joker get all these explosives and all this shit to, you know what I'm saying?
He steals them.
Yeah, so that's why I told him, like, he's always robbing shit. He has, like, there's a hotline for henchmen apparently in Gotham. You just call it up and just, I need 5 people, and boom, here goes 5 henchmen for you. And he's just putting bombs together and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, he just steals what he needs and makes it.
Yeah. The only one who might be definitely richer than Bruce is probably Ra's or Raish. I've heard people say all of a sudden now it's Ra's al Ghul.
I like Ra's al Ghul better.
Yeah, I mean, I don't even see the letters to pronounce Raish, but whatever. Unless the Z is like in Zurich. So it's not Z, it's more like Sh. I don't know. Yeah. Language is fucking stupid.
It is. Especially when you have the speaker. But would you say that Ra's al Ghul is kind of like a Dr. Doomish? Not like technically wise and magical, but the way he rules, like he.
No. Right? Roz is 100% fucking selfish. You give him a country, and his people are going to be poor, and the only people who are going to have any sort of comfort are the ones who can do shit for him that he needs.
Okay.
For fuck's sake, he turned his grandson into a fucking assassin because you're more useful to me like this. He
That is
once
true.
took over fucking Talia's body. Like that motherfucker don't give a shit about anybody but himself.
And Dr. Doom actually, he just wants you to pledge your allegiance to him, right?
We've said it countless times on this program. Dr. Doom is a good fucking leader for being a maniacal maniac.
Yeah. Shit. All right. So this is another thing Show brought up. These concepts. You let me know what you think about it. If you think they work, and how you would make them work. If you was Tom Cruise as the superior Iron Man, and it looks like he has the stone,
Which stone?
all of them.
Oh, he's got the Infinity Stones?
Yeah. Like, I'll show you what it looks like.
Okay. That's who they wanted originally before RDJ was, what do you call it, cast as Iron Man.
Yeah.
So, Secret Invasion or Secret War is coming out. And we don't know who's all going to be in that. Do you know what I would, if you're asking me what I would do, it's going to be probably the least popular thing.
Hold up real quick.
Good.
All right, so you gonna hang up or you gonna? All right, let me just see if I can get you on. Say something.
Yo,
Say something.
yo, what's up? Yo,
Can you hear him, Cap?
Yeah.
I
Alright.
know you can hear me.
Yeah, we can hear you.
All right, perfect.
You might sound a little low to you, Cap, because I gotta adjust.
No, I get it.
All right. Can you hear Cap, Joe? Joe.
You adjust him too low.
Yo. Yo. I think he muted himself. This man loves muting. That would be his
Fucking
mutant
phone.
ability. Would be muting.
He's a mutant.
It was my phone that muted me. It wasn't me.
Yeah. All right.
But I can hear him.
All right. So there you go.
All right.
Now we're back in business.
So this is how I would do this concept. I would start the entire movie of Secret War with, what do you call it, the visual of two universes merging. Like it's essentially the start of Battle World being put together.
Okay.
And you see Iron Man show up with the, what do you call it, with the stones.
Yeah.
Lands. Helmet comes up. It's Tom Cruise. He says a line because he's gonna be in the movie. Got to make him say a line. and then Doom wipes him out. Doom wipes him out, takes the fucking gauntlet, or takes the stones. You see him turn the stones he gets from him into the final version of the new Infinity Gauntlet. And he snaps, and Battleworld is created as we go into the opening credits to start the movie.
Okay. Just so you know, show hung up.
That's the best way to have Tom Cruise in the picture and to show Doom's dominance. Because even if he's dominant in Doomsday and he comes out with a win, he's got to make Battleworld. You got to make him a threat that requires every single person to work together.
No,
And why not show him kill the only Tony Stark variant that shows up for the movie?
That makes sense. It's better than having him the powers of the Beyonder and him ripping Thanos' spine out his chest, you know?
Yeah.
Because you get Tom Cruise, you get Iron Man, you get the gauntlet.
Because then, you know what you could do if you do all that? Again, maybe he uses Franklin Richards instead of Molecule Man, because Molecule Man in and of its own is fucking powerful.
Yeah.
Right? Because that's how we did it originally. You had Molecule Man help him reshape reality to Battleworld. So you get Franklin Richards to do it. And when we find out how he got Franklin Richards to do it, you find out, just like in the comics, that Reed Richards became subservient to Dr. Doom. And when Sue was like, yo, we need to get our fucking child and get out, he looks at her and was like, no, we can't beat him. This is the only way to keep him safe. I'm doing whatever he tells me. And then the big twist, I was playing both sides the whole time. I did all that. I did all that just to make it look good. But the whole time I was figuring out a way to take this shit back. And then it ends like, I forget which version of Secret War, but with Reed actually getting the gauntlet and going, one universe. And everything goes back, and the Ultimates that lived made it into 616.
Okay. And this is the Pedro Pascal, Reed Richards?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's got to be him. That is our Reed Richards. It makes no sense if there's another Reed Richards that is subservient to Pedro Pascal's Franklin.
Yeah. All right, then the next concept is Deadpool versus Deathstroke.
I see this as a weird Marvel DC animated crossover where Deadpool somehow fucked up. So it starts off with Deadpool walking around that fucking interdimensional space from Peacemaker.
Okay.
And he thought he found the way out. And he walks into the Teen Titans universe, and there's Slade there. And Deadpool fucking starts off going, who the fuck is this dollar store me? Because if anybody knows the comics, it's the other way around. Deathstroke, the Terminator, is Slade Wilson. So Marvel made Deadpool originally to make fun of him and named him Wade Wilson.
Okay. So Deadpool and She-Hulk are parody versions of Wonder Woman and Deathstroke.
Well, so Deadpool is a more direct parody rip of Deathstroke. She-Hulk is more of a commentary on the whole of females in comics and comic book characters, not a direct one-to-one
Okay.
for Wonder Woman.
It's like, because I find it funny that both of them can break the fourth wall, and they're supposed to be parodies of DC.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, but she did it first.
Hey,
We must never forget.
so all right, how about this idea for Deadpool and Deathstroke, where Doom knows that Deadpool is gonna be a hindrance because he can't die, and he sends him to another dimension, and Deathstroke was pulled from his dimension to that dimension, and now they have to fight in Mortal Kombat.
Are they in Mortal Kombat, or they gotta kill each other?
They're in Mortal Kombat. Like, Raiden picked Deathstroke to defend Earth, and there wasn't many people, so he went into another dimension.
Shao Kahn picked Deadpool.
No, Dr. Doom just sent him in there, and now he's there fighting.
That'd be bananas that'd be bananas on an egg and bacon sandwich. I like. Sure, maybe the sweet will taste good, but why? Dude, I got a more cerebral version of how we can get Deadpool and Deathstroke against each other.
Let me guess. Does damn, what's Spider-Man's boy's name in the movie? The Asian dude.
Ned.
Does Ned get the sling ring in? Give me Deadpool.
Nope.
And Deathstroke shows up.
Nope.
All right, what does he do?
I said cerebral.
Yeah.
During the fucking Secret War, Deadpool is talking massive shit. He turns around, and there's a silhouette, and the silhouette kind of looks like Deathstroke the Terminator. And Wade Wilson makes a comment about that. And who comes out of the silhouette? Joe Manganiello as Agent Venom. Because Agent Venom is Flash Thompson. Joe Manganiello played Flash Thompson in the original Spider-Man with Tobey Maguire. So our Venom variant that we can see here is Agent Venom, who's played by the guy who played Deathstroke. We trick the audience and they're like, oh shit, that does kind of look like Deathstroke, the silhouette. But then it's the actor. We get Agent Venom. We get to do that whole wink and a nod.
Okay.
And that's how I would do it.
Hey. Fuck it, why not? Shit. And the best part about it is, Marvel will make that the fucking trailer.
Hey, the best part about it is you'll never know.
Yeah, I would never know. Because I would have watched the trailer. I learned my lesson a long time ago.
You'll be the only guy sitting in the movie theater going, who the fuck is this guy?
Shit. But yeah, I learned my lesson a long time ago. You don't watch the trailer. Shit. Speaking of trailers, this is the last concept. It has nothing to do with DC or Marvel, but it has something to do with us growing up in cartoon. And it's Popeye the Sailor Man, with Jason Statham being Popeye and Dwayne The Rock Johnson being Pluto.
And that's a concept.
And that's the concept. Yeah, and I forgot her name, but she's Penelope.
You mean Olive Oil. And that's Emma Stone, it looks like.
Yeah, you put Emma Stone in Penelope Cruz's body, and now you got olive oil.
Here's my only issue with Jason Statham. Is he's literally we got a megalodon. Where Popeye's like, hey, like, the voices are way off. And we know Jason is not an actor.
Yeah.
He said it himself. He said he's not an actor. He's just a dude who could fight on screen.
And apparently he can't lose a fight. And if he can't lose a fight, how's he getting his ass kicked by Pluto for him to take spinach?
Bumblebees are gonna inject him.
Because I think the best way to make this movie is just call it Sailor Man. Is it because then you got the working man, the beekeeper, the man on fire, the military guy.
You ever before I get into what casting this movie, what I would do. You know who Godfrey is, right? The comedian.
Yeah.
You know he once did an interview on a radio station where Jason Statham was there. And he did an impression of Jason for him. And he was like, yo, I always thought because Jason has this real low tone and this low gravel voice that he should do a movie called The Librarian. With these two dudes, they're in there talking loud and shit. And he just walks up and he's like, hey, how about you boys calm down? And then they don't, and then he fucks them up.
Everyone's quiet in my library.
Yeah, but you know who I would make Popeye?
Who?
Paul Rudd.
Ant-Man?
Yep.
Oh. You said Popeye. I thought Pluto, and I said, why the fuck would you make this little man Pluto?
No, you know who I'm making Pluto?
Who?
Jack Black.
Okay.
And then we I actually like Emma Stone for Olive Oil. I think she's a good enough actress to pull off like poking fun at herself and still have it being cool.
Yeah.
But I didn't see the Anaconda movie, but I did see them on tour, on the press tour together. They have great chemistry together, at least on tour. And Popeye's something that's not so serious that Paul Rudd can't pull off the voice and the look.
Yeah.
And then give Jack Black something to do that's different from King Koopa. Because he's not going to break out in a song for Olive Oil.
But doesn't he like olive oil?
Yeah, but he's more because this is, it's also a cartoon, but because this skews a little older than Mario,
yeah,
he could be a little more menacing about it.
Okay.
Right? It's not like, hey, I'm taking you to my fucking castle, and then you come and find a plumber man. Like, this could be a thing where when Olive Oil yells, we're like, yo, you need to go fuck this dude up, bro.
Yeah.
Like, why is this man always fucking touching her like this? And we're not getting like SVU shit in here, but
no, but I get it. It. Like, get your hands off my woman.
Yeah, and then that'll give him the reason to eat the spinach, so he doesn't have to get fucked up all the time. Like,
yeah.
And I just think a full-on fist fight with Jack Black and Paul Rudd would be hilarious.
Who would play? I would gladly pay you
Wimpy?
Tomorrow for a hamburger today.
You know who I want to play Wimpy?
Who?
The Rock. Just let him show up for one moment. And that's his cameo.
You're really looking for a stretch from The Rock, but hey, come and
Wait,
be
you don't
cool.
think The Rock could show up in a make him like they did with Tom Cruise in the Tropic Thunder? Put him in a fat suit and a prosthetic nose, and just have him sit down and fucking turn around and go, "I'll gladly pay you Tuesday for a hamburger today." And then we cut away and leave the audience going, "Was that The Rock? Who the fuck was that?"
It's funny because I just saw Tropic Thunder. But yeah, no, that makes sense. Yeah.
I mean, we just saw he could do the Smash Machine.
Yo, real quick. Speaking of, I watched Goodfellas on the plane home, and I caught something that I didn't catch before. When he was talking about his father, as when he was younger, he goes, "He's mostly pissed off because my brother's confined to a wheelchair and some other shit." I'm like, oh, so that's why his brother was in a wheelchair when he was cooking the thing at the end of the movie when he got pinched. But then remember he told his wife, like, wife's like, "But what if you get caught?" He goes, "You know who get caught? People who aren't organized. I'm organized. You know who aren't organized? Black guys that fall asleep on the wheel when they're supposed to ditch the truck." What happened? They robbed the airplane shit, and Samuel L. Jackson didn't ditch the truck because he got high and fell asleep in the fucking thing, and they caught him. I was like, yo, you just fucking foreshadowed the movie.
And this is the 100th time you saw it, and now you're figuring it out.
Yeah, because I don't really pay attention to what he's saying in the beginning. Yeah, so just goes to show you can always find something new and some shit.
All right, what other concept we got?
Oh, that was it. Those are the three.
What would you do with Popeye?
Shit, what I would have done with Popeye, it's weird because I don't see Jason Statham being Popeye. Because Popeye got his ass kicked. Like if you really watch the show, he got his ass kicked until he ate the spinach, and then he came up with the kaboonga. You know what I'm saying? So I want to see someone that doesn't have that look where he fucks everybody up. You know what I'm saying? Like I want. Who can I say?
Kendrick Lamar.
No, you know something? The dude who played Warrior. Tom Hardy's brother.
Joe Edgerton?
Yeah. Because he's believable that he could fight, but he's also believable he get his ass kicked.
Damn, okay, so you're going for like an Oscar performance.
Yeah. And then Pluto, and this is the thing, because I don't know. Oh, who's the guy from John Wick that he put the fat suit on? We had no idea who he was.
Oh, Atkins.
Yeah, Scott Atkins.
Yeah.
Make him Pluto, because he did a hell of a job in John Wick.
Yeah. Who was the Pluto and the Jason Statham one?
Apparently, The Rock was. That because it just said Jason Statham and Dwayne Johnson, and I figured the only other lead would be Pluto. See, if Umaga was still alive, I would have said him, but mostly Rosie, because Rosie would have had that look, but I don't know how old Rosie is. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, what they should do, right? Because we know Hollywood loves remakes because they love the old shit. Do what they did with the Lord of the Rings. re-release fucking Popeye with what the fuck's his name? Robert Williams. That movie's fucking awesome anyway.
Yeah.
Just put that movie back out in the fucking theaters. Give everybody a chance to fucking see Robin, one more time up there.
Yeah, it's actually on Pluto TV, the Robin Williams movie.
And if you really want to fucking get the crowd going, you know what they should make Popeye? Bad Bunny.
Of course.
But you can't fucking understand Popeye anyway. So what the fuck's the matter?
Word. Shit.
He could just, instead of the whole God, he just see.
Shit.
And the only words we hear clearly is no toca.
Show finessed the system last night. He streamed Raw for an hour or two, just letting you know, by the way. Hello. I appreciate you, normal guy, who let the animal get the stream link. He's about Show. Hey, he snuck up in here. You notice how Show wants to be the first one here when nobody's here. But then when everybody's here, he can't even. Now all of a sudden the technology doesn't work.
Yo, it was hilarious to hear him go, damn, I think I played the wrong fucking video. I was like, but you didn't.
Yeah, that's the only video available. Like, I set this up. It's foolproof. It's just I had to take out the music because that was being copyrighted. So Leon goes, if you could cast a Batman movie, who would you cast?
This is gonna be probably an unpopular pick. But I'm going to start with the villain. And I'm going to go John Lithgow for Mr. Freeze.
Who do John Lithgow?
He was the grandfather in Planet of the Apes. Remember he had dementia, was holding the fork backwards. So Caesar.
Okay, yeah. Okay. The Rock from the Sun.
Yeah. I didn't know if you knew that show. That's why.
Of course I knew that show.
So I need the gravitas. I need him to bring his A game to that figure. And it's more so the voice and his presence than him, being an ass kicker. Then I want to put Timothy Chalamet as Nightwing.
All right, Timothy Chalamet is
Doom.
All right. Okay. Him is Nightwing?
Yeah. To bulk him up a little bit. And again, because if I'm casting a Batman movie, I want my Batman movie to be less about the fighting and the gadgets and all the shit that every other Batman movie is, and more about how Batman's loss or heading towards his loss of humanity really affects his view of the villains and his view of justice.
Okay.
So I'm gonna have Jensen Ackles, the guy who plays not Homelander, Soldier Boy, in
The Boys.
The Boys. He's gonna be Batman.
Okay.
We got Timothy Chalamet, who's gonna be the humane part, and the whole struggle is Batman's losing his humanity because he's had to deal with the Joker and with Two-Face and with Riddler and all these other people before this movie even started. He has all that history. Robin or Nightwing has all that history. And then when we get to Freeze in this video and this movie, Nightwing notices why Freeze is doing this. And it becomes more of a character study of what do you do when you're supposed to be on the side of justice, right? But you lost sight of justice. And the person you're going against is trying to save the life of the one person that matters the most to him. What does it look like when nobody's wrong, but somebody has to be in doing the wrong thing?
Yeah.
That's what the fuck I want to see. Let's see if we can make that Batman a reality.
Yo, I get the concept, but that would have to be a heavy movie.
Yeah, I want it to be. I want people to walk, because everybody loves Batman. I'm not a Batman fan. I want motherfuckers to walk out of that movie going, fuck, he had to do it. I don't feel good about it, but he had to do it.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I was gonna say, what would you feel about Henry Cavill playing Batman?
Not for this one.
No,
but
not for your movie. But
yeah. I don't know, man. He's got too much on his plate. He's got Highlander, which they just released videos, not video. Well, I think a video, but pictures of him and Batista. Because Batista's in the movie. I think he's playing the main bad guy. I think Russell Crowe, if I'm not mistaken, Russell Crowe is playing the Sean Connery, who's actually a Spaniard fucking role.
Oh.
Because Lord fucking forbid you get somebody who's actually from Spain. Hey, guess what? Spanish people from Spain look like this. So you don't have to get him to do it. Or him. You don't have to get none of them to do it. You can get the blue eyes and the skin.
Yo, what would you have said? I forgot his name, but so there's two guys from Iron Claw. There you go, Zach Galifianakis. What would you have said for him to be Nightwing?
Zach Galifianakis.
Not Zach Galifianakis. What the fuck? He's from Iron Claw.
Zac Efron.
Zac Efron. Yo, dude, my brain is fried. I can't think.
I can see your brain.
Yeah, and then the dude who played the Texas Tornado in Iron Claw. One of those two guys.
Jeremy Allen Weiss.
Yeah, one of those two guys being Nightwing.
Depending on what stage of Nightwing's career you want to put, I would actually go Zac Efron for Nightwing.
Batman Lords of Justice would be a good name for the movie.
Let's go. That's a better title than I would have came up with. Yeah. Look at this shit. Hold on, I always gotta turn down the brightness. Russell Crowe, Ramirez.
You know who could have played him?
You know who could have played Ramirez? Fuck it. Diamond Hansu. He's in the movie. Why not?
Yeah. I mean, he looks more Spanish than Russell Crowe. Yo, you could have had Pedro Pascal do it.
Enough with him already.
Yo, not for nothing. I know we already passed the Super Bowl, but Ricky Martin looked fucking young as shit.
Yeah.
He looked good. He looked good. Like, he came out singing. I'm like, wait a minute. When the fuck is he sing this good? And he looked young. What happened?
Why he doesn't live with women?
Like, shit. Okay. Because I had to look it up. Because I was like, that looked like Ricky Martin in the face. like no, because he looked different. But I was like, that resembled. I'm like, wait, that has to be Ricky Martin. Tell me that's Ricky Martin. And I'm like, I don't remember Ricky Martin singing like that. And it must have been just like over time he just matured with his singing shit. But I was like, damn, okay, Ricky. Shit, yo, Leon, that goes without saying. You had all them Spanish women shaking their ass in the stage. Of course, they gonna look good. That's why my baby cousin was dancing his ass off. I know he saw them women. He was like, yeah, buddy, let's get it. he's like, baby. No, but yeah. But all right, so going back to Batman. Show.
Can you hear me?
In your yes.
I was gonna say you do know Ricky Martin tried out for Menudo, right? He has to
was
know
in
how to sing.
Menudo.
Exactly. That's how he got into the group. By singing.
I'm not saying
By trying out.
No.
Yes.
All right. So all right, show.
You know Sam Darnold entered the draft, right?
Yeah. So show. I'm gonna explain to you the way that I need to explain to everyone. I said Ricky Martin don't sing like that. I didn't say Ricky Martin can't sing. I didn't say Ricky Martin was the Britney Spears of Puerto Rico. I said I ain't never hear him sing like that. We had his record. He came out with some powerful shit. He don't normally do that powerful shit. You know what I'm saying? The same way how Sam Darnold, when he was in the Jets, he couldn't quarterback like that. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't a Super Bowl winning quarterback in the Jets.
If you think about it, he quarterback without throwing an interception. He quarterback exactly like he did on the Jets.
Well, no, there was like a couple of throws that were pretty good. And then that interception that made through, I was like, who did he think was gonna be there? Because not only did my man he underthrew that shit, but he said, "Fuck it, whoever got this shit got it."
Yo,
It's a
you know
completion.
you know who it is?
Who is it?
Cena.
Oh, yeah, he's from Boston.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Nobody else could see him. Like,
that's what happened.
who would you put in your Batman movie?
Shit. Here's the thing, though. I can go the route that we always went for, like Flashpoint, saying like the guy who played the comedian being Thomas Wayne. I can see him being Bruce Wayne, but I don't think saying that is just, it's like, then you're just gonna go with what you've been saying forever. We're gonna do a fresh take like how you did. Shit.
Yeah, it's easier if you find a concept first.
Yeah.
And then try to put everybody in the concept.
Is it a lot of the shit that I seen were just like action movies and shit that I would have Tom Hardy play Batman. I would have Jordana Brewster play Vicky Bale, and was always out there as Catwoman.
Okay. I can't wait to hear Tom Hardy go, "I am vengeance. I am the night." Gotham, your streets are safe again.
You know who I would have play Catwoman? One of the women that were in the Red Room in
Black Widow.
Black Widow. There you go. I swear to God, I was saying Lady Storm,
Yo,
Natasha Harding. Like,
I for the life of me, I was like, it's 50-50. He's either talking about Black Widow or some movie he thinks is named Red Room.
No, Black Widow, yeah. So it's either all right. So it's either that woman I'll have, like one of the women that were there because you could already see that they're agile and shit like that, or let's throw a wrench in this. The woman who played the Yellow Ranger in that new Power Ranger movie. I know she's a pop star or
Becky
some
G?
shit. I would
think
have
that's
her.
name.
I would put her as Catwoman.
Okay.
All right. So now we got that going. Let's do this. Let's do some shit where people don't know what the fuck we're doing, but it's gonna turn out good because that's what we do here. Robin. Yeah, I gotta come back to you on this. I gotta come back. Yo, I can't think. I'm still on vacation mode. All honesty, my body when I woke up this morning said, I'm up. I got something to eat. Like I had to get the lotion or the after sun. I'm burnt. I'm burnt to shit. I got that. I eat some chips, fell asleep for an hour, woke up, got a sandwich, fell asleep for an hour, got lunch.
Yo, so it's so burned that even the skin underneath the peel is red.
Yeah. Yeah, like I'm
Like he surgically went layers down.
yeah. The pain though isn't there. Because I felt the pain throughout the week, but the peeling now has started.
Yo, you lucky. You are 100% lucky that I'm your brother. Because anybody else would have just went, wha and fuck it, we fist fight, but you getting
shit. I think the fact that you know me makes me lucky. You know what I'm saying? Shit. Motherfucker do that shit. They don't know about my ass. But anyway, yeah. So I would have to come back to you on that because I got no names. What up, Joseph? Yo, dude, you know what the darkest part of my body is? My calves. Bobby was like, dude, your fucking legs are black. And I didn't put no suntan lotion. I got no peeling. I got no nothing on them. And they're like dark meat, ready to go penny. Like, like, you know what I'm saying? Like shit. And then whoever did my shoulder surgeries fucked my whole skin up.
That's not how it works, but all right.
They fucked it up for everybody.
Yo, here you go. I got a concept for you.
Yeah.
Cast your Batman movie.
Okay.
It's the Long Halloween. All you got to do is give me Batman, Robin, not Nightwing, Robin, any one of the Robins you want, Joker, Scarecrow, Two-Face. That's it.
Okay. Robin is the Tommy's son in Cobra Kai.
Okay, which version of Robin is he playing?
The one that turned into Red Hood.
Todd.
Okay, yeah. Because he has a good attitude. Like when he's pissed off, that guy.
Okay.
Yeah, him. Scarecrow is the dude who played Mortal Kombat, the main character.
In what, Louis Tan?
Yeah.
Okay.
You said I got Batman,
Joker,
Robin,
Two-Face.
Joker, and Two-Face now, right?
Yeah, did you pick? You didn't pick Batman yet.
No, so it's
So
Batman,
Batman,
Joker,
Joker,
and Two-Face.
Two-Face.
All right. This is gonna be a left field one, and I'm only picking it because of the cartoon. The guy from This Is Us that was also in Predators.
I'm assuming you mean the adopted son.
Yes, I don't know his name.
I'll look it up.
Add Mad Hatter. We'll add the Mad Hatter. All right.
Sterling K. Brown.
Yes, him as Two-Face.
Okay, so you're going like Billy D. Harvey Dent.
Yeah. Because people were like Two-Face was black in the cartoon. But anyway, yeah, him as
Harvey
Two-Face.
Dent was Billy D. Williams in the movies.
See, there you go.
So,
that's what I'm saying. So there you go. We'll add the Mad Hatter. I would put the now, like I said, my name's the guy who played Luke Skywalker.
Mark Hamill.
Mark Hamill is the Mad Hatter.
Okay.
Now I just need Batman and Joker, right?
Yep. The two hardest ones to pick.
Yeah. And this is a scary thought because I got one guy in my brain. And he's the guy from Skyfall.
Oh, the Spanish dude.
Yeah.
Who was in No Country for Old Men. Not Benicio del Toro. God damn, he's also in Javier Bardem.
Hold up.
You can put Javier Bardem as who? Batman or Joker?
Hold on, I gotta. No, not him. So it must have been Casino Royale.
Oh, Mads Mikkelsen then. He played Caecilius in Doctor Strange.
Yes.
Mads Mikkelsen.
Him is the Joker.
Okay. Yo, as you're thinking of Batman, has anybody played or seen the show Name That Tune? Because what you just seen me do was name that tune with actors right now.
I can name that actor in one movie.
Yeah. I can name that actor in one Oh, you just gave me an idea.
What? All I gotta do is name Batman, and you got it, or you already got the idea already?
No, I got my idea already.
All right. Shit. Let me put his Batman. I don't want to say John Berthold because.
Hey man, just say it.
Nah. You know what? We seen a little bit of the guy who played Judge Dredd.
Carl Urban.
Carl Urban. He's Batman.
Okay.
Dave Franco as Joker. Who's Dave Franco?
Dave Franco is Fuck, what movie?
The little guy. Now you see me now.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the other Franco's brother.
Yeah. All right. I just came up with another concept. And this was going to require me to really put some thought into the casting. So I'm going to give you one Batman, just Batman.
Okay.
And I'm going to give you 1, 2, 3, 4. No, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 villains. 2 of which we've seen already. But we'll get them up again. So, here's the concept. Batman gets summoned to Arkham Asylum. There is a fucking break in the security system of Arkham. And he has to fight his way, the raid style, from where he is to the exit. Fighting his rogues gallery. But because I'm not going to sit here and name 150 different people,
Yeah.
I'm only going to give you a few. And I want Mads Mikkelsen to play Batman.
Okay. So my Joker's gonna play your Batman.
Yeah, because I want Mads Mikkelsen to go fucking ham. Now, this sounds like this is where Jason Statham should play Batman.
Yeah.
But Mads Mikkelsen has a movie on Netflix. I forget the name of it, but where he plays like an assassin, and his company or somehow they start sending assassins after him. And it's like a John Wick action, like he's murdering the fuck out of everybody type shit. And I'm like, yo, he can do it. And we haven't seen a Batman do this before. And it'd be dope if we saw an older Batman kind of fight like he did in The Dark Knight Part 2. The shit where he fought the Mutant King.
Yeah.
Like it'd be fire to see Batman fight smart. And not just be brutal. So, I'm thinking one of the characters is Hugo Strange.
Okay.
And we're going to let Dave Bautista get a shot at playing Hugo Strange. Because he said it's one of the DC characters he wanted to play. Other than Bane.
No. Hugo Strange has what powers?
He's the psychiatrist.
Okay.
So he's going to be part of the one fucking with him the whole way up. We might not even get to see him fight Batman, but he's going to be a presence the whole time.
Okay.
Right? Then we're going to get Hush.
Okay, that's the Batman that kills everybody, pretty much.
Well, that's the one who he was a friend of Bruce Wayne. Some shit happened. He lost his medical license, went crazy, changed his face to look like Bruce. But we're only going to see Hush in the bandages. Because I want William H. Macy to be Hush. He's your boy in Shameless, the father.
Okay.
Yo, he was able to kick ass in what do you call it? Who's that stupid ass superhero? Mystery Men.
Yeah.
As the shoveler. And again, not everybody needs to be a fist fight. And you have to have a certain amount of downtime in between each fist fight. Even the Raid had it. So those are the last two, or those are the two that are not the fights. Here goes the fights now. We're gonna take Zac Efron, and we're gonna make him Victor Zaz.
Victor Zaz is
He's the one that scars himself for every one of his victims.
the one that every time something happens,
Yeah.
they check.
Yep.
Okay.
So Efron is gonna step out of his comfort zone and be Victor Zaz.
So Victor Zaz will be like the Carnage.
Yeah. So we got Hush, Zaz, Hugo. We're gonna do Alan Richardson, who plays Reacher. His big ass is gonna be Man Bat.
Shit.
Yeah.
All right. I would have thought he would have fit better as Condiment Man, but
no, we going. Like I'm trying to put a little bit of real shit in here.
oh no, yeah, I get it, yeah.
Then my last one is Killer Croc. And now that I'm thinking about it, we done Killer Croc, right?
In the Suicide Squad, they done Killer Croc.
Yeah.
I was thinking of like Batista for Killer Croc.
Okay. I'm gonna make a switch. I'm gonna make a switch and not do Killer Croc because I just saw something that I think is better. I'm gonna take William H. Macy out of Hush.
Okay.
He's gonna be Calendar Man.
Okay.
That's gonna be the that's gonna be Hugo Strange and Calendar Man are gonna be the two spots where you have a little bit of downtime to let the audience relax a little. We got Victor Zaz, played by Zac Efron. What the fuck's his name that I just said for Alan Richardson for Man Bat?
Yep.
We haven't seen. And you know who's gonna be in the bandages for Hush?
Who?
Scott Adkins.
Okay.
And then we're gonna throw the world
A curveball.
a curveball. Because I'm adding one other person. There was a movie that Warner Brothers and David Zaslav said, fuck it. Even though we spent $90 million on this bitch and we filmed it to completion, we're getting rid of it.
That
was the Batgirl.
Batgirl.
The one thing that came out of every version of that movie was praise for one guy who played one character. Do you know who that is?
No.
Brendan Fraser, who was cast to play Firefly. We're going to let Brendan Fraser recap his performance as Firefly in this fucking movie.
Shit. Okay. Okay. And this is a race style movie, so this
Yeah,
could straight up be fuck with Batman.
Yeah. And I want that quiet rage that Mads Mikkelsen has. That shit where you're like, see, I don't think Jason Statham does rage. I think Jason Statham does, oh, he's just gonna come out here and kick the fuck out of everybody. Cool. But Mads can do that whole, oh my God, did they break Batman? Like, is Batman gonna have to wind up here
When
because
he's
he
done.
did way worse trying to save himself
Yeah.
than what you know what I mean?
So I got a little twist for you. At the end of the movie, like during the movie, there's parts where subtly it almost seems like Batman catches a break, here and there, right? And at the end of the movie, it's the Joker fucking like manipulating some shit. And he goes, the only one that could kill this fucking guy is me. But like the Joker set that up. You know what I'm saying?
That could be the whole catalyst to it.
And like the Joker took over Gotham while Batman was in there. Like he got the mayor and shit fucking happening. That could lead into the Red Hood. He could have kidnapped, Robin. Is like the best thing is like, yo, why weren't you there? I was in fucking Gotham Asylum.
Fuck you mean why I wasn't there?
Yeah,
Where the fuck were you?
Yeah. Yeah, nah, that's dope. I like movies that are like The Raid, but also when it means something. Like The Raid was, we got to get this bad guy. The bad guys are you in my territory now. Now it's like, well, we got to survive. And like Judge Dredd was like the same way, but it like I am the law, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But when it's just like nonsense for nonsense, like part of John Wick 4 was like, all right, bro, every scene he's going through a raid movie, like, all right, relax. Shit, that bulletproof suit is not that bulletproof.
Yeah, considering that bulletproof vests still leave people going.
Yeah. Shit.
And they're not just dangling it 2 feet from the face. Like, motherfucker gets popped with a 9mm in a vest. Take off with the vest. He cracked a rib. His sternum's fucked up. My man just doing this with dangling fabric 2 feet from his face, and nothing's catching him.
Yeah, no, the bullet can't push the fabric out of the way and shit.
Now, people might say, oh, but they hang curtains so that if you shoot arrows, it stops the fucking momentum of the arrow. Yeah. Like this. It swings back and catches, which means you get peppered in the face by a fucking 9mm, even if it didn't go through.
Word. Erling K. Brown as Two-Face. I like that idea, Cap.
No, that was Toe's idea. Just to give credit where the credit's due.
Yeah, word.
All I said was I just said the name he was looking for.
Yeah. I am bad with names. And I'm worse with names when I don't know them. Well, the Knicks lost 137 to 134.
Who'd they play?
The Pacers.
Yo, I'll leave that to you to comment on tomorrow. Speaking of which, I think this is a good jumping off point.
Yeah. Do you think any of those movies that we did for the Batman could fit in James Gunn's universe?
No.
I don't think so either. Because I think that the first one you did was too serious. The second one you did would probably be too like methodical and vicious.
Yeah, and Mad's too old to keep doing this after that one. I was just pitching one shots, to be honest.
Yeah. But it like Elseworld shit, those movies can work. And the one thing about DC for some reason, it's like I think DC would benefit from not having a universe, but having a universe. Where it's like, yo, we're just gonna make movies about shit, and then the big movies will have everybody come in.
I think that's what he's doing.
No, but like if Mad Mickles was your Batman, and they made a movie where my guy was Batman, then the movie.
No, that you want to talk about superhero fatigue? That will get the common person to be like, yo, why the fuck you keep making Batman? Stop making Batman movies.
Well, the thing is, the trick is to not make the origin Batman.
Vin, name a movie that you've seen recently that's not comic book related. Fuck it. Fast and the Furious.
Yeah.
They're on the ending one right now.
Yeah.
How would you feel if between X and this new one, they went, hey, we got Hobbs and Shaw Part 2. We got Tyrese's fucking divorce alimony payment movie. We got Jordana Brewster's making a movie. We got Letty to explain what the fuck happened to her in between 3 and 4 or 4 and 5 or whatever that shit was. We got a movie with Gal Gadot wondering where the fuck she was at.
Well,
We got a movie all about how Han died, then came alive, then died again, but then almost tripped over his cat. Then we got a movie about the Tokyo Drift dude, but he's not drifting this time, and he's no longer in Tokyo. Then we got Tego Calderon and whoever the fuck the other dude is. We got their movie. How would you feel if all that shit was happening?
Not no more.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Him too.
I mean, it's too late for all that.
Same shit with all them Batman. It's too late. I can't no more. No more.
I guess so. But before it becomes too late for us, we will bid you adieu until we do this again next week. But on that note, ladies and gentlemen, it's your friendly neighborhood knuckleheads signing out. Peace, everybody.
Bye con Dios.
God's gonna sit this one out.